Hey everyone, I want to go over how you can position aggressively like, one of our favorite pros, Tenz. Many players watch pro VODs to improve, and one of the most decorated pros in the face of Valorant is Tenz. Many players will be watching Tenz to see how he plays and how to get better. So in this video, I want to go in depth into how he utilizes positioning to take aggressive fights and get that pick. Now for today's warm-up, let's play a deathmatch and get your aim warm. Positioning aggressively heavily depends on your mechanics. To get just like 1 or 2 kills, Tenz is known for his aim and mechanics, and he utilizes it well in his positioning. Now let's talk about his agent pool. Tenz uses agents that are able to position aggressively and get out instantly. Examples of agents he plays are Jett, Reyna, and Yoru. Other agents that can apply are Chamber and even Raze. I'm going to go over how you can position with these agents, then I'm going to go over how you can translate that to other roles as well. Alright, so let's go into how Tenz aggressively positions. Early gunfights and weird off angles is how aggressive positioning thrives. Aggressive players want to use the early stage of the round to be able to get that first blood and earn that early advantage to bring the round win. Now let's look at this off angle that Tenz is holding and notice how it is 10 seconds into the round. As an aggressive player, you want to be able to position yourself aggressively early in the round to be able to get that first pick. That's the whole idea of this. Now notice how Tenz is playing Reyna. This agent is an agent that can get out after getting the kill, and this off angle is so weird. And think about how it works. No player that is coming around this corner after Tenz knows that it is not a direct B hit, so the only person who will be going in here is a lurker, so he won't immediately clear with 3 people and he won't get instantly traded, right? He is abusing that knowledge and sitting right here in B main at a super weird off angle where he doesn't really have cover on the left or the right. The only cover he really has is this right box where he has to get this kill, and hopefully the second player doesn't instantly trade him and he just hides and goes for the next. But since he's playing Reyna, he can position so aggressively like this, get the kill and just dismiss out. So you can see how this off angle is so good. This off angle is extremely good because the person turning around this corner will not expect the Reyna to be here. He has perfect crosshair placement, so he gets the advantage right when the person comes around the corner. So let's see how this plays out. Boom, he gets the kill. Notice how he doesn't instantly dismiss because he doesn't see any reaction on the second kill. He can react to the second person swinging by immediately dismissing, but he smartly chooses not to use the dismiss and just walk out. So this is an example of the aggressive positioning that I want to teach you guys about. Notice how the Killjoy is just not prepared for that gunfight, and he is so favored because of how aggressive he's positioning. You can even see the Killjoy is actually holding the on angle of B main right when he swings and is not prepared for this Tenz off angle. I'm going to go over the next clip I have. This is another crazy off angle that Tenz uses and how he's positioned so aggressively. He's positioned to the point where he has no real cover. His only cover is to hug the wall on the right, but he can easily get cleared. So he stands in this corner just because his thought process is the defenders will never ever guess that I'm here. And his crosshair placement is absolutely perfect, so he has the advantage because the enemy attackers cannot pre-aim him, and they just have to swing into his crosshair placement, which is absolutely perfect, and get that headshot. So let's see how this turns out. And notice also that it's also 10 seconds in a round and he's positioning himself so aggressively, and it has an insane off angle. Swings. Notice how he doesn't instantly dismiss because he waits for the reaction of the second player's swing. Gets it and he overheals. He sees that a third person's not swinging. He can get that overheal for free. and doesn't need to dismiss. This is an example of how Tenz uses this aggressive positioning to get these early kills and get man advantage. In this case, you know, he's evening out the round, but this is how you aggressively position like Tenz. These aggressive plays are seen with duelists, but let's talk about how you can be aggressive on support agents. So I'm going to give you guys one of the most common killjoy setups that a lot of players do. They simply put this killjoy turret right here, or maybe with the new nerfs that you might have put it a little bit more wide. But simply this KG turret gets contact on this player peeking, right? Right when this turret goes off, you can position yourself right here and instantly get the kill. Or you can even do this off angle right here, and the turret gets this and you get the kill because the player is not really going to expect this because they just cleared this. But how to... this is an example of like position aggressive as a support agent, but you have to realize when you position aggressive as a support agent, you have to use utility. You have to use utility. You can simply put a molly here and stand like this, get the one, pop the molly so the second can't push, and you can get out. Same thing with here, this turret is helping you position yourself so you can get the second kill. You can position yourself right here, get this, and you could double peek with the turret, or you can peek off the turret. All support agents that position aggressively have to use utility. Omen, use a smoke. You get one kill, smoke, get out, TP out, things like that. Utility is so important for support agents to position aggressively. But I want to say that a really important part about positioning aggressively with support agents is actually not doing it you can do it at the beginning of the round with the examples I showed you, but a really good part is actually doing it in the mid round. So if you're actually standing here and positioning super aggressively like here, you can hear attackers coming towards B main, right? And this entire time you can hear from this, starting from this range, you can tell the defenders, your teammates, to come rotate B, and this will instantly stop their push, right? So you'll see a lot of support agents. Oh, the defenders on A here. Oh my god, guys, 4A. You take this aggressive fight and you position yourself somewhere very, very up towards B main, so you could hear if the attackers rotate towards B, right? Yeah. Getting this information is so strong, and even if you die here, if you get 1 and instantly get traded, or even if you get 0, the information that you got from and for the defenders to rotate in will completely stop their execute and win you the round. So this is a good example of positioning aggressively if you're not a duelist and you can't get that 1 and out. So using these aggressive tips, I want you guys to go into a competitive game and become more aggressive. Get these early kills, get that man advantage, or even secure space on the map by being aggressive. Learning how to use aggressive positioning and correct positioning will certainly make you a better player. All in all, remember to be aggressive with a reason and not to be aggressive just to be aggressive. An example of this is being aggressive for the first kill and to secure the man advantage, but being aggressive during a man advantage is not beneficial and is simply greedy. This is Coach NJV, and I hope you guys enjoyed this cool video, and hope you guys can bring these tips into your games.